Hey, it's break time. Let's take a break from the hunt. Taking a break is brought to you by our good friends up at Banks Boats. What is taking a break? Well, today it's all about the ducks, dogs, and the decoys. It's something that I enjoy about our sport of waterfowling. Let's check it out. This morning we're in Erie, Pennsylvania, at the Tom Ridge Environmental Center out on Presque Isle State Park, right on the shores of Lake Erie. Oh, I think I got set up on this one. Tim told me it was safe to go across, and I chose the wrong path. The traps are set, baited with corn, and let's add a bird for some enticement. State workers to the rescue. Somebody's always got to bail me out, it seems.
How close you got to get to them to shoot them with that net?
About 15 yards.
They let you do that?
I think I should be able to shoot it without the net falling out.
Jeremy and Kevin put on a good sneak, but just come up a tad bit short. The captured birds are banded, documented, and weighed. The transmitters are sterilized and ready to go. This is a very interesting procedure to witness. The birds are put under. Dr. Olson makes a small incision. The transmitter is placed in an air sac in the bird's belly, and then the transmitter's antenna is run out his lower back. After a few stitches and the bird's vital signs are checked, Mr. Bluebill is placed in the transmitter recovery room. A very interesting procedure. The birds are held overnight for observation. Everything is good, so let's go release them.
Okay, if you can, hold it like that. Just let it go, right? They said just go ahead and release it right in the water. Don't throw it or anything. Just let it release it right off into the shore. Right? Yeah. Just lay it down right in the water.
Scott, when you had us up at Long Point, we visited with you. You told us what we could expect to see. We've come down here. We've seen the birds trapped. We've seen the transmitters installed and planted, and we've released the birds today. What do you hope to get from all this?
Well, we're hoping to get a lot of information with respect to habitat use as these birds move across the landscape, how much time they spend in different biomes throughout North America, how long they spend in major staging areas, and compare spring and fall migrations. We're also very interested in seeing how long it takes them to get to the breeding grounds, and that has implications for selenium deparation. We know very little about, well, we know where birds come from and go to, but we really don't know that much about how they move across the landscape. So this is going to collectively give us lots of wonderful information.
We've been out here for the last month or so, Presque Isle State Park, Pennsylvania, and we've been using dive traps baited with corn to capture the scaup. Along with the scaup, we've banded approximately 900 ducks, mostly ring necks, and we've also used a couple other techniques, such as mist netting.
And net gunning. Yeah, really would like to give our appreciation to all our partners in this project. Pennsylvania Game Commission can never have done this without the financial support and as well as the field support from the Northwest Pennsylvania Duck Hunters Association, Pennsylvania Waterfowl Heritage Society, Susquehanna River Waterfowlers, Pennsylvania Wildlife for Everyone Foundation, and of course also we got a matching grant from the United States Fish and Wildlife Service Great Lakes Fish and Wildlife Restoration Act. Really made this project possible to purchase the transmitters and the data downloads from the satellite company, as well as the in-kind support from the United States Geologic Survey, Dr. Glenn Olson from Patuxent Wildlife Research Center to perform the surgeries, the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for allowing us to work on Presque Isle State Park, and the Regional Science Consortium for the use of their facilities for doing the surgeries, as well as the United States Coast Guard allowed us to work on their properties here at Presque Isle Bay.
The surgeries take about an hour to an hour and a half altogether. We use anesthesia. The birds are under anesthetic the whole time. We give them also additional analgesic or pain relief following the surgery, so they're not feeling any pain when we release them here. We give them supportive care in the form of lactated ringer solution, and the surgery basically allows us to implant the little transmitter in one of their little air sacs, and as you can see, a little antenna that comes out through the skin through a little port that basically makes use of human technology. There's a little cuff there that's used in peritoneal dialysis human patients that we suture into the skin, and allows the antenna to come out without causing the bird any problems. Other than that, they usually do pretty well. They'll live for years with the transmitters in with no problems, and the transmitters will last for a couple of years too.
As Dr. Olson said, we'll be able to track these birds for, with any luck, a couple of years. Initially, we'll be able to get locations daily for the first 10 days or so, and then every third day for a couple months until we know that they're going to be on the breeding grounds. Then we'll only track them. We'll only get locations once every 10 days or so, and then we'll get more locations come fall migration again. So the transmitters are structured such that we get more locations during the migratory period. And so we're going to get lots of really wonderful information. We'll be able to compare birds between years and between seasons, and then combine that with the other 45 birds that we've done. We're going to have a wonderful data set for looking at how scaup move across the landscape. And you folks can follow these birds on our website. That's the Long Point Waterfowl website. We'll have them up on our scaup tracker, and we'll be updating probably daily, so you can follow them for the next couple of years.
That was taking a break. Let's let this guy go and see what kind of data he can bring us back.